Let's talk about consideration. Consideration is giving something a value. Adequate consideration, it's a fundamental aspect of contract formation, as it ensures that both parties are providing something of value in exchange for the other party's promise. The following points are going to be essential to consider when we deal with consideration. First off, the law will not enforce gratuitous promises. A contract based on a gratuitous promise where one party offers something for nothing is not enforceable by law. We did see earlier what are the elements to form a valid contract. Well, we do need some sort of consideration on both sides, so gratuitous promises not enforceable. Both parties must provide something of value in exchange for the other party's promise. Next up, something of legal value must be given by each party, kind of building on point one. For a contract to be enforceable, both parties must provide consideration, which can be anything of legal value, such as a promise to perform an act, refrain from an action, or provide a tangible item or service. Refrain from an action, that could be a contract not to compete, so saying, hey, you're going to stay out of this industry, out of this business in the local town, so I can expand my business. Next up, it does not need to be monetary. Consideration does not have to be monetary. It can include promises, goods, services, or other non-monetary benefits exchanged between the parties. Next up, as we've said before, it does not have to actually be of equal value. Consideration does not need to be of equal value between the parties, as long as both parties provide something of legal value. Even if the value is minimal or significantly different, the contract may still be enforceable. Next up, pre-existing legal duties are not sufficient for consideration. If you already were legally obligated to perform a specific action, that obligation cannot serve as consideration for a new contract. This has to be something new. To establish consideration, the party must provide something additional or different from their pre-existing legal duty. You can't just say, we had a contract before and I'm doing this because of that contract. Nope, you need new consideration, lumping that in. And then lastly here, gifts are unenforceable because they lack consideration. Gifts which are given without any expectation of receiving something in return lack consideration and therefore are generally unenforceable as contracts. However, once a gift has been given and received, the recipient may have legal ownership rights to the gift, even though the giver cannot enforce the return of the gift based on a contract. All right, not too bad. Nothing crazy. Let's keep moving along with this.
Hey there! Are you ready to not only pass your CPA exams, but truly understand and enjoy the material while studying? I know it seems impossible, right? Especially to enjoy the material? We'll do it together. Tap into the power of CPA.examprep.ai, where we've got personalized quizzes, multiple choice questions, memorization guides, flashcards, simulations, all tailored to your learning. Our adaptive study planning puts you on the fastest path to success and lifts you back up if you fall behind. Avoid wasting your precious time and money attempting an exam with a low chance of passing, because who wants that? We want to get you through this process as quick as possible. Our exam readiness prediction lets you walk in with confidence, knowing that you're prepared for success on exam day. Thankfully, there's no payment method needed to get started, so why don't you come join us? Visit cpa.examprep.ai and let's achieve your exam success together.